If your choice was number 1, which was the principle of light called revelation, to create, to spark, associated with the sun, these are your beautiful cards. First of all, I want to say that I find amazing that we have the powerful color of the sun, and then from this deck of the chakra mindset you get the same color, plus it's coming back in here as well. The solar plexus, I will say, it's very powerful, shown in these cards. Then you have the card of the Empress, the divine feminine, and if you look at this card of the Sun, it looks like an empress. Plus here I see again the divine feminine, it's divine sovereignty, and it's the 888 portal. We are approaching the 888 portal connected with Leo. That's why I choose the principle of light, because we are now with the new moon in Leo, but we are coming close to this 888 portal, which is in the sign of Leo. We have the number 8 of the August, number 8 of the day, and number 8 of the year. So, wow, what can I say? Beautiful, powerful cards for you. I will start with this open. Allow yourself to open up to infinite possibilities that await you. Your inner drive and ability to manifest your true desire are built around your ability to open your mind and heart to new ideas, your ambition, and your sense of purpose. It's time to take the action steps that will lead you to who you desire to be. And you also have a mantra here. I project my desire into the future and take the necessary action to reach my full potential. I will say, do this with this portal. Use the energy of the portal. New beginnings. Step into your power. You are restricting yourself from reaching your full potential. Find what makes your soul sing and go for it without hesitation. And dare to shine and be the Empress, the beautiful, powerful Empress. And it's not a coincidence that this is the number 3, let's say, from Tarot. You have here the 3 card, you have here a 30 card, the number 3. It's also coming back for you. And this is the card of creation in the beautiful deck of the White Witch. Unfold into many folds, spread across the center fold, a skirt that rises in the twirl and dance. All fall under like a trance, enchantress, seductress, recombinant and infinite. Growth erupts to be consumed. A field of flowers in full bloom, alive to drink the sun and earth, celebrating every birth. A universe feeds on its own, but hunger pangs become abated when manna is precipitated from within the withered crown. You are the Empress, definitely, with this card. And here you have the wisdom. This is a card of wisdom and compassion. Maybe compassion for yourself, because I also see here a card of patience. You are waiting for the sun to come, and it's coming. These are the cards that you choose here. Maybe you just need some patience. And you have here the card of awareness, crystal clear vision. Developing conscious awareness starts with your ability to tune inward and integrate the state of your mind, body, heart, and soul, which provides introspective consciousness in regards to your universe and how it aligns with your physical reality. This requires that you are present, which enables you to see everything from a higher perspective. Just take a good look at your internal and external surrounding. Pay attention to your thoughts, to your feelings, to your action, how you see the world. And with this expanding awareness, you can rise above logical limitation and tap into your own creativity that will bring your desires into the form. Just open to the light, open to your own power. You are a generator of energy and in the present moment, and then you develop, you go faster and faster, and you start having a clear vision. Here it even talks about a tiger's eye and about grounding. That will be a crystal to use, but mostly about power and boldness. This is also a card of Archangel Uriel. Unleash divine desires is incredible, powerful. It sets your sacred heart on fire. It is unstoppable and it will not compromise on its sole values of compassion, truth, and fearlessness. If you ever thought that the divine was submissive, that to be enlightened was to be careful not to hurt anyone's feeling, think again. With the power of an archangel and the grace of your spirit, you shall burn to the ground that which threats to silence your divine soul or restrain your passion. Find that fire in your heart and tend it to each day. It is what will liberate you. And I see the fire here and the fire normally with the sun, and with that passion you will rise, you will become the shining one. I hope you are pleased with the cards that came with your choice, the choice of revelation, and this is what you get. Thank you for watching. If your choice was number 2, the principle of reflection, to reflect, to illuminate, that was also connected to the moon. These are your cards, and I already see here that you have the reflection, the sensitivity, and you have here a card of feeling from the chakra mindset. You have the Fool, that you dare to feel. You have here the card of gratitude. You feel gratitude for what life has to offer you, satisfaction. This is a card of big release and light code activation, and this is a Merkaba activation. And I started the reading by saying that this is going to be a new moon in Lion reading. I pick up the cards with the energy of the moon, but we are so much in the period of the 888 pollen in that energy, and indeed a lot of activations are happening. So very powerful cards even for you connected with this activation. I'm going to take them one by one. So this is definitely the heart chakra. Look how beautiful this Taurus here of feelings. Allow yourself to open up to the sensation of feeling. You have drawn this card as a reminder that it's safe to open yourself up and permit yourself to feel. At times you may have felt it necessary to build an invisible wall around your heart in order to keep yourself from being hurt. Now it's time to let go of the belief and that it's not safe to feel. Open your heart and let yourself feel the emotion, the love and the joy that you deserve. And the mantra for you will be, I allow myself to open my heart and feel love. And then that love will extend and expand and embrace the whole world around you. Break down your walls. It is safe to feel love. You are not allowing yourself to feel, but you are surrounded by love. Don't turn your back to it. You need to be a little bit the fool for doing that. You know, the fool came into this world trusting that he has everything he needs to have, and then maybe it gets hurt, but we are free to love. This is what we came as a humanity here to raise to the frequency of love. At least that's my belief. And one way of feeling love is by showing gratitude, saying thank you and to others, but also thank you to Earth, to life. This is our power, the gratitude. And I was just talking about choosing love, and satisfaction rests in choosing each moment only for love. When you learn to turn and uncover every subtle shadow within the mind, you begin to know that love alone heals. Satisfaction is to reach a state in which the world no longer holds any power over you. Just take a moment and close your eyes and try to feel how it would be if the world has no power on you and you feel this heart full of love expanding. If you could feel it, you can wish for it, trying to imagine how it will feel, how it will make you feel. This awakened state is not achieved by striving or by reaching a certain standard or by following a certain set of beliefs or a certain diet. An awakened mind does not say, I'm such a good person, therefore I don't get angry. The state, which many call enlightenment, occurs within a mind that embraces and allows the mystery of love to be recognized in all things, within the anger, within the sadness, within the doubt. Satisfaction is to look upon the world entirely through the eyes of love. And you can have this with the activation that it's happening, with the adjustment that it's happening at the transformation, all these new possibilities, pure magic. Look at this beautiful activation. It's like this activation will help you release any fear and just feel love. Your spiritual light body is housed within a sacred geometrical shape called the Merkaba star. It is your soul chariot, which is encoded with divine love and programmed to wake up you to your true self as you remove energetic interferences and raise your vibration. It prompts your energetic field to emit signals that are distinct to your unique soul frequency, creating a direct line of spiritual communication between you and your higher realms, higher self. This six-pointed star acts as your soul's vehicle that transports your higher consciousness and enables you to ascend into higher spiritual dimension. It contains your emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical body in every timeline, space, dimension, and reality. It also shields and protects you while anchoring your energy into the earth. You see, this soul here in the Merkaba, it's like the fool that just came because the fool knew it's protected. The fool knew that there is a shield that anchors you into this earth, and there is also a way to remember who you truly are, because that's what we do in this lifetime. We just try to remember. Enlightenment, it's all about to rediscover who you are. With this card, you program your ascension vehicle with specific intention. This will help transmute lower frequency energy that have blocked you from achieving your greater good, which will raise your energetic frequency. Activate and elevating your electromagnetic field generates your higher good and brings your higher desires into form. And that's the time to do it. It's the right moment, and then the higher good of all will be achieved, because by activating our own unique codes, and here you also have some beautiful light codes, we are just becoming one. And these are the light codes hidden behind this beautiful drawing. Love it. Much is going on multidimensionally on the inner places. Your cosmic brothers and sisters of the divine light are stepping in with incredible power, fueled by their love for you, to assist you in your pure endeavors. Do not limit your mind to what has been or what you have known. All structures are unraveling. You are being helped with clearing out that which doesn't serve your highest path. Let go. Say yes. Allow yourself to be helped. Listen to the answers within. Be fearless. Walk your talk. Go, go. Keep going. Keep shining. Have the courage to be reborn again and again. Reaching higher still. No backing down, but flying, ascending, and playing. Release what needs to go. You don't need to know exactly why or how or what is going on. Trust. Have faith. You are an unstoppable warrior to be reckoned with, and your innermost joy is your greatest strength. Fly, eagle, fly. And if you are still like the fool with that innocence, you can open your heart with gratitude. And once you activate your Merkaba, start shining, you will experience this pure satisfaction. Wow, I truly wish this for you with the 8-8 portal energy and beyond. And thank you for watching. If your choice was number 3, the principle of refraction, to perceive, to express, you also had Mercury associated with this principle, and these are your cards, the cards of playfulness, which is associated with the sacred chakra, the devil, the temptation of the world, a beautiful crystal of wisdom, the fulfillment, divine light, and divine reunion, I will say, for this card. Let's start with the card of playful. I love this elephant with all the balloons, having fun. It is time to embrace your inner child, explore, be playful, and realize that it is part of your true nature to enjoy the infinite possibility that come when you view the world through childlike eyes. Notice how you feel when you allow yourself to loosen the structure that hold your views firm and in place. At times, it is in this very foundation of sensibility that limit our choices based on the self-imposed structure and rigidity we place in our lives. A mantra for you will be, I make the time to explore and play so that I can be free to feel good. Yes, you are free to feel good. Allow your joy to lift you to places you have never imagined. Let your playfulness expand the limits of your imagination. You are maybe too serious. Laughter is the best medicine. And I remember when we were young children, we had a song in Romanian. Of course, it was Un elefant se legăna pe o pânză de paianjen și pentru că nu se rupea, a mai venit un elefant. So I think something like this. I know, I can imagine you didn't get too much of it, but it was about an elephant that was hanging on the spider web, and because it didn't break, another elephant came, and so on. So I just think that was very powerful imagination tool for us. Why not? You know, like this elephant now, that's also kind of web, but of balloons. And then the treasure of joy is opening up. And I see this, the playful you are, the more you have the chance to reconcile your differences. And this is another old story that I know about the circles being cut into, and then they are just around in the universe looking for each other half. I used to say when I was young, and people will try to convince me that somebody is fit for me, I will say that I don't want to take anybody's half. I think that's the idea of the twin souls, but it's the completion that we see here, you know, acceptance, because if you reconcile the differences, you accept the light and the dark, and it's a kind of reflection, but they are not identical. So reuniting with your other half requires personal mastery for each partner. Both twin flames have to become unified individual souls that are whole before a healthy relationship can be established. The fastest way to reunion is to find balance within. This will shift the energetic polarities between both, which must be accomplished before alignment is possible. Just like in any relationship, you have to reconcile differences and heal past wounds. Both twin flames must release ego, practice patience, develop compassion, learn to forgive, find acceptance, and love unconditionally. Doing so helps you both find peace in the process of healing together. Some twin flame relationships are romantic in nature, while others are for personal growth or to accomplish a joint mission. Don't worry, wonder, and wait. If you stay the course, you will align with divine love for yourself and attract your highest divine partner in this lifetime. And that could also give a feeling of fulfillment, because look, now this angel is on a circle to combine with this reunion, and now finally free to enjoy. In the world, you are taught that fulfillment is found through seeking and acquiring things. But because what you seek and then acquire is always in the temporary form, you never really feel fulfilled. The seeking itself becomes an addiction, and the mind is consumed by its own restlessness. While the mind is consumed, it is lost to the reality of ever-present love. You are whole love, just as you were created to be. The world shows you differently because you have chosen to place all of your attention on one tiny aspect of the whole, the physical self. To reach fulfillment involves making the decision to value the truth. Since the truth offers eternal joy, and that you get by being playful, you come to know that only this can hold real values of purpose. Nothing else can bring the soul the fulfillment that has sought in so many ways in the perceived world. It even said in the card about reunion that you need first to fulfill yourself, and then you find reunion with your own self, and then you find joy, and then you realize you deserve to be happy, you deserve to experience a fulfilled life. And now you even get the wisdom to do that. This card here of beautiful wisdom. I will look of the meaning of this grounding high frequency influence of divine light, spiritual power. And it's a card of the sun, and we were talking about the beginning that this is not only the new moon in Lion, which is associated with the sun, but also the 888 portal, which is connected with the sun as well. And while I'm saying this, I see this is a card of 8. So the 888 portal, you have here the number 8. I don't know why I didn't see this sooner. And these are the beautiful light codes associated with this card. I mean, they are on the back of this drawing. Your spiritual practices are opening you to more divine light flowing into your soul, mental body, emotional and physical body, further down into your grounding, blessing Mother Earth with ascension frequency. This process may have accelerated recently as a result of your action, choices, and intention. It is an infinite process. Divine light reveals truth because it turns on the light and lights up the shadow in the world, your mind, body, and soul, and within the earth. When you raise your frequency, you assist Mother Earth, and for that she is infinitely grateful. Remember that divine light needs to be integrated, expressed, grounded, and earthed. You are embodying photons into your being at all levels. Minimize a sense symptom with the following practices. You can feel them very strongly in this portal time. Find ways to express the light into manifested form with music, art, light, scripture, singing, gardening. Ground your multidimensional fields into the heart of Mother Earth and connect to the heart of Source. Earth yourself by connecting your skin to the earth. Take off your shoes and walk barefoot in nature and rest your hands on the bare ground. And these two are also somehow connected because you can do this and ground high frequencies, in a way turning your back to the temptation of the world, which is the devil card. I will end with the beautiful poetry associated with this card, because now we even have Mercury retrograde, so a lot of things can tempt us to lower our frequency, but we can raise above. What of my sorrow? What of my hate? Who shall take my great complaint? How do I live if I don't know? The addiction for the play places focus on complexity detail, but wings flutter to and fro with nowhere they want to go. For all who will not let it be and leave it, deceiver whispers in your ear. The many things you come to fear matter not if they occur. It can convince you till you are sure. Yes, the things that you fear, they don't matter when they really happened, as you realize they are maybe just steps on your evolution. I hope these cards are resonating with you. At least they invite you to be playful and to use these beautiful energies to reunite with your higher self, and in this way to be fulfilled. Thank you for watching. If your choice was number 4 or planet Mars with the principle of light diffraction to activate and to separate, these are the cards that came out for you. I love the idea that you choose a number 4, and here Mars is number 4. Then you have here a number 2, the High Priestess, and then 2 times 4 is 8, and we come to this 8-8 gate that it's so close to us now in this period. So use the energy of the portal, because you have here beautiful, powerful cards. Speak your truth, the energy of the High Priestess, the feminine, and then you have the action and the power of Mars as well. You have here a card of Spirit with this beautiful water crystal. You have the Love card. You have to honor your agreement, and again, mission in motion. So Mars is bringing the energy of motion. When you have this diffraction, of course it's a activation, so it's motion. And then you have this big step forward, divine realization, freedom, exit the matrix from 3D to 5D. That's what we all hope, and this 888 portal will assist us. Let's look at the meaning from some of the cards. I see here somebody who takes off the mask and dare to speak the truth, so the throat chakra. A mantra for you will be, I honor my higher self. All that needs to be said, I say with grace, respect, and love. And I feel now, I just did that. I complain about the situation, but actually what I try was to just speak my truth, and I did it with respect and love. Sometimes we have to say, hoping that this way things will not happen to somebody else, not necessarily to improve our own situation. Remove the mask. It is time for you to speak your truth. Do not hold back. The lies you are telling are creating barriers between yourself and those around you and are limiting you from moving forward. Do not be afraid. Yes. I choose the cards in the moonlight, otherwise I will think they just came now for me after making the phone call. Then you have this beautiful high priestess. I will try to read the poetry that comes with this beautiful card. From nothing, many things arise. First mother born, then lonely vacuation, black as pitch, an endless hole that inverts into cooling spiral souls, contracting all through interaction, enter. The perimeter shape is masked as pressure influences, grating the familiar. There are no stranger in this land. Omega carries Alpha buried in her hands. Wow. That's beautiful. Omega carries Alpha buried in her hands. That's the High Priestess. Wow. And as I said, a card of spirit here and with love together. You are loved. Let's see what honor your agreement has to say. Before you were incarnated, you created an agreement with every single person you would come into contact with. These prearranged appointments were scheduled to occur at a precise time to orchestrate necessary experience for personal growth. In addition, you choose to use this lesson to help others. Repetitive life lessons indicate the need to identify and release karmic patterns. This will help you let go of things that do not serve your highest good. If you feel stuck in emotional pain, you can turn your mess into a message by taking charge of your life. This card serves as a reminder that you choose to walk this path. So take ownership of your mission and responsibility for your action. Wow. That's exactly what you do when you start speaking your truth, when you act like a high priestess, when you use the energy of Mars. And from this beautiful card with Exidometris, I also have to show you the hidden light language of light codes that you have here in the booklet that comes with the card. Congratulations, feel the joy of the divine vibrating all around you, within you now. Take a break and celebrate your divine success. You have passed a test. You have taken a big step in the right direction. This card is a stamp of approval, confirming that your impressive success is a step closer to your divine realization and soul liberation. Buy yourself a little something, perhaps a crystal or another sacred object that you can keep as a reminder of this day. The journey is long and often hard, and that's why it's important to give these big steps forward the attention they deserve. Make sure that you never forget this day. I will say maybe it's this 8A day, or maybe you already experienced that day after speaking out the truth that you feel love. Make sure to etch this important success into your mind. Your wings will soar, your presence soften, your light will be unmistaken, liberating the enslaved. Soothe their generational pain, set the world at flame. Wow, and what you do for your ancestors and for the generation to come. That's why we talk here about freedom, and this is your mission. And if you empower yourself by speaking your truth and with love, you honor your agreement why you came in this time, in this beautiful blue planet. I hope these cards resonate with you, and thank you for watching. If your choice was number 5, which was the principle of interference, and then you choose the constructive one, the connection with Venus, these are your cards. It is the energy of the tower here and the need to ground, but also the energy of number 9 of finding the way out and finding a way to harmonize and let your light shine. And then you have happen to be for you 2 cards from these beautiful little wings. You have the flow and you have the adventure, but see, they are here both going with the flow, even when it's about an adventure. And then you have this beautiful card of hope, which I think goes very well with the tower. And let's see this beautiful card of grounded, associated with the root chakra. And if it's about the end of a cycle, number 9, let's say, then we start all over again, and maybe we are forced to start by a tower moment, let's say, then it's very important to start with this grounding, because we start from a new level. Notice if you are feeling like you are grounded and connected to Mother Earth. Take some time to go out into nature and connect. Take a walk into nature and let yourself feel the power and magnificence that can only be felt in natural surrounding. And use as a mantra, I let the energy of Mother Earth flow through me. I am grounded and strong. It is essential for you to spend time in nature. You are the one with Mother Earth. You are flying and disconnected. You are grounding. Look at that. You are flying. You are the flow. How beautiful is that? And whatever interference are coming with this tower, it's for the best. They are constructive. So don't lose hope, even if it's difficult at some points. And once you do this grounding, then you can let your light shine. You become the radiant being that you already are. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions are coming into full bloom and are in alignment with your heart. Allow your magnetic presence to shine. Your inner light is attracting the right people, places, and things that will direct your path towards your higher purpose. Yes, from this flying, you can go upper and upper. And wow, only now I see, look, it's almost like the same thing here. You have the tree of life growing from your roots, and then here you also have another beautiful tree that it's growing, but this time maybe from the end of a process and from your crown chakra, connecting you with the universe. Wow. Multidimensional portals. It's 888. I keep on saying this is the reading that I started with the idea of the new moon in Leon. We were already in the energy of the 888 portal, but look at that. These are new portals opening for you. It's a paradigm shift, like they call it here. Wow. Just let me finish this card first. You may continue to experience contrast and duality, like with the tower. Staying in harmonic balance is crucial when experience highs and lows. Learn to surf the timeline between surrender and resistance. Don't be afraid to let your light shine. Keep showing up in areas that you feel guided toward. It will be within this space that you reap the rewards that reflect your greatest potential. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Learn to surf the fine line between surrender and resistance. Like another type of surfing. And learn maybe from this beautiful dragonflies. Look how they know to surrender to the wind and just fly. Because this is life. Life is an adventure. Everything you imagine, the infinite field of possibilities, is here. And you can be motivated by love or fear in this big adventure that is life. And fear will always seek the result of something because it believes that through accomplishment you will get something. And love knows that the true treasure are revealed through the journey itself. So even if you have a tower moment when things seems to be destructive, you will discover beautiful power, like you discover here your third eye when you face these moments, the lower points, and you choose love above fear. And how to be the flow. The more you speak when you feel moved to speak, go where you feel moved to go, laugh as you feel moved to laugh, and cry as you feel moved to cry, the less resistance you have to the flow of life emanating from your own heart and soul. To flow is to simply trust in the impulse of the heart to move you. So I said, be the flow, not necessarily go with the flow. Allow your heart to move you. And then through this multi-dimensional portal here, look how beautiful codes you have here that you can see behind the drawing, really light codes. You are a multi-dimensional being, and in your multi-dimensional fields you have portals you can activate and keep open to living into more of your multi-dimensional self. The more portals you activate and maintain clean and open, the easier it becomes to pass through gateways, travel astrally, receive starling frequency and light codes, uncover ancient mystery, and heighten your divine vision. This card confirms that your pineal gland, which I even mention here with the tower, has been or will be going through an upgrade which positively contributes to your overall spiritual growth. It is wise to balance this with grounding and, grounding and earthing to stabilize the frequency and avoid becoming scattered or overwhelmed. Utilize light co-transmission to further your remembrance and understanding. You may also become interested in receiving and sharing transmission. These abilities are inherent soul talents which awake as your pineal gland purifies. You are also recommending to entertain any curiosities and urge you may have to purify your body with detox practice, clean lifestyle choices, and high frequency living. Your soul body is merging ever more deeply with your physical incarnation as your mental, emotional, and physical bodies purify. If there is a getaway ready for you, that's now ready, the 888. You are ready for it. Step through with courage and gratitude, for it is indeed a blessing. Nothing more I can add to these beautiful words. Step to the portal and you will become this beautiful tree of life, but in a higher dimension, higher frequency. And you will just shine. And that's what I wish for you, to feel like these beautiful dragonflies here. Connect with your higher self and have the revelation of who you truly are. I hope you enjoyed these cards and thank you for watching. If you chose number 5, the principle of interference and the expansion part, the destructive part, in order to expand we need to destruct. The number was also associated with Jupiter, the planet, and these are your beautiful cards. I just thought that I started with the idea of doing a reading for the new moon in Leo, and I said that we are under the energies of the portal 888, and look, all the readings, all the cards were connecting very much with this portal, so I also use that energy now, and it became more a reading for a portal. And you have here a crown chakra, a powerful crown chakra card. You have the Empress, opening your heart. You have this beautiful water cluster, which is about earth, so the energies of the elements. Then you have the card of healing, And from this healing, releasing, the beauty comes out. And in the same way, the beauty comes out here, if your own authenticity, because you are now the Empress. These two cards are like almost the same. You are the Empress. And then you have the path of last resistance, choose ease and grace. And then you move, you heal. Wow. Let me take them one by one. The crown chakra is located at the top of your head and is connected to divine, your gateway to pure consciousness. Take some time to reflect and ask yourself, what is that I am questioning or seeking in regards to my spirituality? What is my life purpose? How can I be of service? And then use as a mantra, I open myself up and I'm ready to explore my own spirituality and start living my divine life purpose. And you can open with this gateway 888. So let's see, because I see like these two are going together, these two cards. The journey to the heart often causes resistance, so experience ease and grace does not happen instantly. Fear of the unknown creates conflict and prevents you from taking action. The inner struggle will continue until you choose to face your fears. Only then will your life move forward smoothly. That's almost like the same advice from the other card. Just remember, you don't need to worry. There is no right or wrong path. You will be guided towards the path that assists your soul maturation to attain higher wisdom. Making decisions from your heart help minimize future resistance when faced with challenging situations. The more you align with inner stillness, the greater your ability to take intentional action that will lead you toward the life you deserve. And then you get the healing connection with the earth. Healing is a natural result of embracing all that is unlike love within yourself. When sickness occurs, remind yourself that the cause is not outside of you. This serves you, as it is the reflection of a judgment or guilt which you still hold and believe is justified. Since the cause is within, this is also where healing must occur. Ask yourself what within myself I am refusing to love in this moment. Ask for love guidance to help you recognize the guilt, fear of judgment that you have chosen to hide. Then whether it is a memory, a thought, a feeling or a physical sensation, give yourself permission to embrace it. Bring your love to it, thank it, and fold it in your light and forgiveness. As you come to love every aspect of yourself, you will realize that you have never failed anyone or anything. The body will then reflect the inner change that has occurred. Only love heals, for love is the only power in all of creation. And that's the ease and grace path that you choose, the path of love. And you see the same butterflies here as in this card. Wow. And you do this as the Empress. And you have these beautiful codes, light codes, under this drawing. And maybe use the lapis lazuli to assist you. Even here was a blue card. The energy of Atlantis, authenticity. Lapis lazuli is a blue crystal infused with sterling ancient wisdom and sacred intelligence, but is more than a crystal. It is a consciousness. It is an alive field of multidimensional energy flowing with grace and connecting us to highly evolved being across the galaxies that loves us unconditionally. This oracle card is an invitation for you to connect to the field of lapis lazuli more deeply. Meditate with the crystal, call in divine Archangel Michael and ask him to activate your throat chakra with the essence of lapis lazuli. You will evolve your telepathic abilities, your ability to hear and speak, know and express on a soul level outside of time and space. With its potent spiritual power, lapis lazuli also heralds a time when your words increase of potency and your devotion to the master and guides that are surrounding you will expand your heart space significantly. Pray, sweet one, and melt into the divine frequency calling you home. Yes, they are calling you home to your essence, and that's the essence of the Empress. And I will end with reading you the poetry associated with this beautiful card of creation. Remember, you choose this interference so that things can expand, unfold into manifold, spread across the center fold, a skirt that rises in the twirl and dance, all fall under like a trance, enchantress, seductress, recombinant and infinite, growth erupts to be consumed, a field of flowers in full bloom, alive to drink the sun and earth, celebrating every birth, a universe feeds on its own, but hunger pangs become abated when manna is precipitated from within, the withered crown. From within, you are the withered crown. Look at this beauty. You keep your essence inside. Let it shine. I hope these cards are useful for you and thank you for watching. If your choice was number 6 or the light principle polarization, how to focus, how to prioritize, the planet associated was Saturn, and these are your, I will say, beautiful cards. I did already the reading and then something happened. I lost it. It doesn't matter. It was just beautiful. And you know, I said I'm going to do this reading for the new moon in Leo, but there is so much of the energy of the 888 portal here that it's really combined now for me. So maybe that's why I have to do this again. You have here a powerful energy of being fulfilled. That's how I see you. You are already creating your reality. You are in the place of the hermit. You have this beautiful water crystal which is associated with a peace of mind. And that you also have here with this beautiful 1111 mission accomplished. Welcome home. You are using your soul talents, and look at this. This is a card number 826. So this portal maybe helps you to release everything that still needs to be released. You are a sacred network. You live with synchronicities. I have this feeling that once we find our peace of mind, once we allow the flow to come through us, we are the co-creator of our reality, maybe from this position of the hermit, then all kind of synchronicities are happening in our life. That's the magic. We are magician in the end with this knowledge. So let me tell you more about each of these beautiful cards you have here. And it's not a coincidence, of course, that you have here a 36, which is actually a 9, and you have the hermit, which is also a 9. So like this end of a cycle, the mission accomplished. But this is so much more than just a cycle. It's like you know where you are in this existence, and that's it. That's your purpose. You are a powerful creator. The words that you use both internally and externally have the power to direct thoughts, beliefs, and action. These words can limit you or elevate you. Choose your words and thoughts carefully, for the power that they hold is often underestimated. I embrace my creativity and know that my ability to create is limitless. Now, maybe with this power that you now have, pay attention to your words. Use the proper words, so what you create, it's for the good of all. Let your light shine. Express yourself through artistic venture. Stop restricting yourself. Be bold and create your magic. I said you are magic. You become the light for others, like in this beautiful card of Hermit. You can share the wisdom of your mind with others. Look how shiny, what a beautiful crystal. And of course, if there is anything that still needs to be released, maybe use these energies now to release that past that involves using memory for an entirely different purpose. Memory is a skill you have taught yourself in and of itself. However, memory is purposeless, since it only holds the message which you appoint to it. If you wish to serve and cherish an ancient hate, hurt, of injustice, this is what you ascribe the memory to do. The ego mind invests heavily in the past, since it needs to emphasize guilt to ensure its continuity. Because the present moment has no meaning to the ego, it makes the past the determinant of the future, creating a quantum without a now. When you think of disturbing memories, remember that their cause is gone. Say to yourself, I choose to release the past. I use my memory instead to remember now, and now I choose to extend only love. The future is then tied to the present, extending the present, not the past. Wow, you are now in the moments you can do that. You have now that power to rewrite even your past, which actually brought you here, but you can release any hold it has on you and then just fly free, because as I said, you have mission accomplished. Just like the majestic swan, you have the ability to captivate with supreme radiance. Wear your crown of glory with dignity. Your life portrays a beautiful image of ease and grace, as your actions exemplify wonder in motion. You stand tall with pride and go further in life with steady, fast inner peace and purity. You embody the harmonic balance of masculine and feminine energies, creating oneness with your divine source. You are in perfect alignment, which generates personal empowerment, allowing you to experience supreme joy and spiritual enlightenment, living moment to moment. Take time to explore the beauty of your journey. So you align your higher wisdom, the power of your mind, stay the course and focus on the journey. You have earned the ability to manifest, to bring magic into the world. Congratulations for you. You deserve this crown. And from now on, you are going to use the soul talents, and your wisdom is activated. And these are the beautiful light codes associated with this card, something that we don't see under this drawing. Attunement energies are streaming to you now, helping you to attune to your own infinite wisdom and spiritual talents dormant in your soul. You have the opportunity to step into a deeper understanding of the universe and the multidimensional energetics of life. Your ancient soul has developed refined talents and mastery over the course of its many, many lifetimes. As you reclaim your past lives by releasing charged, often painful memories and fears from the time, see, just release. Specific talents and abilities from those lifetimes are restored into your current incarnation and woven into your conscience. Loosen your sense of identity to facilitate this progress. Yes. Oh, I I really love your cards. I mean, just how I also feel that we need to let go of the past and our identification with whatever patterns. If you gaze at the image on this oracle card, you can sense the vastness of your own soul and spirit. There are many pieces across time and space that are coming together, connecting, harmonizing, and coming into balance. Perhaps you used to identify as an individual, a person, but as your awareness increases, the frequency rises and consciousness expands. It's more accurate to describe you as a divine network. Say goodbye to feeling alone. You are the anchor of an important divine network. You can invite any divine masters, archangels, other divine beings of infinite light to connect with you, to help you align even more with the divine will, the divine timing, your divine destiny, and, as I said, the divine or the highest good of all. Let go, release, and let your soul take over. Be creative. Journey deep within on the inner plane, like the hermit does. Because now you can. You can just rewrite and create your life. I truly hope you enjoy your cards as much as I do. I don't mind, I have to read them 2 times. I really hope they are useful for you. Thank you for watching. If your choice was number 7, the principle of dispersion to unify, the interconnection and love, then the planet associated was Neptune with intuition and awareness. And these are your cards, which are for now more connected with the energy of the new moon, but also with the energy of this amazing portal 888. And I will read these cards with this intention to bring more of the portal energy. And you already have here an 8 for Neptune, even if the number you choose is 7. And we have here beginning with divine intelligence. We have this other 8 here, it's a 35, but expressive throat chakra card. You have the lovers, you have this power of healing, and then you have the karmic purge, and you do all this with discretion. So let's see one by one. The way in which you express yourself are a reflection of your inner world. If you are modifying how you would like to express yourself due to fear of judgment, of ridicule, this card comes as a sign that it is safe for you to let go of self-imposed boundaries. Be bold and creative in the way that you express yourself. And the mantra for you would be, I express myself wholly and with integrity. I am all that I need to be. The right words will come once you allow yourself to be heard. You are a fountain of knowledge, and maybe just close your eyes, go within and allow the words to come. I do that. This is how I do my readings. The words are coming. You have maybe repressing your true thoughts and feeling, and there is this song, this beautiful song in you that wants to come out. And like the card of lovers here, then you become the love, an expression of love. And lovers, it's connected with Gemini, so communication again. And then you have this healing's power. Maybe your song is the one that helps healing the world, healing the people you are coming in contact with. And discretion involves making the decision to refrain rather than express. By cultivating discretion, you establish an inner stillness which allows you to feel, know, and hear the voice for love. When faced with a situation, allow the body to relax and say to yourself, This context has no power to harm me. I have called it to myself out of my own desire to grow. Then ask the voice for love to guide you. As you learn to accept and allow each unfolding event, love and forgiveness becomes more and more your natural response. And from there, you steadily take yourself deeper into the purity of your own awareness. Healing, and you have this power, it's accomplished by going within. It doesn't require opinions or interpretation from others. There is only the need for direct experience held within your own mind, heart, and being. And you had this discretion in you, so you choose to refrain rather than express, but now you can feel free. And maybe even with these energies now, just to express, because whatever you are saying, the song that you are singing, it's your true song. And you went through this karmic purge, and now your words will reflect that purity that you found. Maybe there were things that you didn't want to see in yourself. You were mirrored by others, and this reflection helped you to see all your aspects. If you face your fear and confront yourself in the mirror, you break all cycle of previous programming. And that's why I said that the only use of relationship, of course, it's to help us mirror ourselves and then learn what we need to learn about each other. And first of all, about ourselves, because people we meet, they are really mirrors of us. And the karmic purge is to surrender and face the man in the mirror. I don't know if you remember the song of Michael Jackson. I'm a big fan of that song, and I even saw it in a concert in Bucharest, which is a unique experience. And those words were activating something in me, Look at the man in the mirror. And I think since then, wherever it's happening in my life, I choose to think of what this says about me. It's not about others. I think I learn not to feel the victim of the experiences, but to realize they are here to teach me. They reflect something in me that I need to clear. As long as you do this, you do it with discretion. Indeed, you go in, and when you are purged, then you can start expressing yourself, and then the divine intelligence is going to unfold. And here are the light codes underneath this drawing. You are being offered a gift of divine intelligence which will teach you more about the inner working of your spirit. Make time for meditation, deep contemplation, nature and stillness to support your ability to grow, transform and expand with ease. This oracle card also signifies being changes in direction, perhaps because you have asked for it consciously or because it has been triggered by your soul. Don't worry, trust divine intelligence and have faith in your abilities. Connect with water can help you. You have here a beautiful water crystal, which is about healing. It's almost look like, wow. Oh my goodness, you see how this drawing reminds you of this? So definitely connect with water. Maybe even write down some words, because Neptune is also connected with water, of course. And put the words under a glass of water before you drink it, so it charge the water with that what you want to manifest for your own good and the good of all. Oceanic wisdom will teach you how to flow, hear your divine guidance more clearly, and be flexible like water. Yes, learn from the water. Lemurian energies are also woven into this card. Working with shells and aquamarine crystals can empower your connection with the water. If you want to be able to make big shifts with grace and mercy, ask the soul of the ocean to assist you. Spend time near water, even if it's just a lake, a pond, or a canal. Then listen to the wisdom with your inner hearing by being still. And with that, I leave you here. Not before I reading you the poetry associated with the card of the lovers. Fall in love with the waters. Friction of exterior raises the attention of a force that slumbers when alone. An outside thing that can be felt crawls under the deepest skin. Contentment will not end contention. Departure taken to the end means we soon will meet again. Through forms and flesh and rearrange, our inner faces are the same. The mirror sleeping in your bed produce fruits of Eden when you wait. Passion raw through raw response is virgin pure and creates the dawn. This is also mirroring here, and by mirroring you find who you are. And remember, if you look in the water, you also mirror your face. This mirror reflection can also be done with the water. Maybe that's the beautiful message of this card. Use the water to mirror who you are. Thank you for watching. If your choice was number 8, scattering, to disrupt, to up-level, the planet associated was Uranus. These are your cards, and already because you choose number 8, that energy of the 8-8 portal is coming in, and this reading for the new moon in Leo, it's getting more and more close to the energy of the portal as well, or it happened in the energy of the portal. You have here disruptive cards, like going in different direction, but you have this powerful breakthrough. So from all that happened, you go to a process of clearing the karma, and then you, with justice, after a lot of observation, and you also have this beautiful crystal here of a lot of healing, you somehow disconnect. Here it says connection to earth possession, but I see this more like moving from the 3D to 5D, a new life, a transformation. All this possession that you cherish, maybe they connect you more with the earth. And I will look at the cards one by one. This connection to earthly possession, it's associated with the crown chakra. Your fascination with earthly possession is blocking your ability to find true connection and bliss. At times you may find that you fill your life with things in order to satisfy an empty space within you, or to feel valued or rich. Your focus on private possession may be stopping you from appreciating the simple things that bring you true happiness, appreciation, and a sense of oneness. That's the Justice card here as well, to let go of the need to hold into the things in my life that are weighing me down. Clear your physical surroundings maybe in order to expand your mind. Endless possibilities. It is time for a fresh start. And that could be the breakthrough for you. Leaving behind things that gave you stability. Because we cannot go through this transformation, and this 8-8 energies, 8-8-8 portal and Uranus as such, it's pushing you to disrupt the kind of stability that you have and to embrace this breakthrough. The healing that you did will help you, because you did a lot of observation, which is crucial to growth and healing. If you could just observe what seems to disturb you. Witness your own reaction and responses. Then ask yourself, what is the energy I am identifying with? What is in me that needs to be healed? And when you are critical, ask yourself, where am I critical? Because in the end, you are the creator of all your experience. If you are deeply honest, you can even say, forgive myself for being critical, I forgive my judgment on others and on myself, and I choose to extend only love. And that's the way that the breakthrough is going to happen, and you are clearing all the karma process and creating only dharma from now on. Breakthroughs are taking place, letting go, it's getting easier, and you are feeling lighter and gaining clarity. It's a good time to evaluate your life and continue to release things that are weighting you down. Make sure to stay focused on how far you have come versus how far you have to go. This card indicates that you are repeatedly shifting into your physical reality, creating additional karmic debris that require processing for extending awareness. You may feel like you are going backwards, but you are only going deeper within to reprogram old patterns while taking actions to support your new identity. Take time to process your awareness once you can see that the underlying lessons accelerate personal growth. If you are feeling resistant to change, keep in mind that the greater the resistance, the more pronounced the breakthrough. Clearing away karmic depths will provide higher realms of consciousness to help you adapt to sudden shifts. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and emotion as they offer revelation to facilitate even bigger breakthroughs. Beautiful. And with this breakthrough, you get a new life. These are the beautiful light codes associated with this card. They are on the back of what you see. Your ancient infinite soul wants to come out and play in this magnificent creation. It's time for you to transform with joy the ultimate power. You have the entire family structure with you, reaching through the dimension and encompassing all levels of divinity. The divine feminine, the queen and mother with all souls, is your source of intuition and creativity. The divine masculine, the king and father within all souls, is your source of structure and discernment, safety and protection. The divine child, the innocent newborn within all souls, is fearless. It has a direct hotline to the spiritual ancestors, the enlightened ones, and will cry out for their help in despair when necessary, in order to break through a new level. But mostly the divine child is revealing in divine joy and curiosity. Yes, the divine child has boundless faith. And this is what you also have. You did a healing. You learn to disconnect from whatever holds you down. You are clearing your crown chakra. You have this breakthrough. And it's all done by observing you, observing the patterns in your life, and in this way you go through a powerful transformation. And I will just read the nice poetry associated with the card of justice, because justice it's made now. You are recalibrating. Consent of opinion, wielded as a weapon. Vindication needs a nod, the bias puts its sting in. Monkey see, monkey do, repeating by compulsion. Perform an act that's done to you and call it retribution. Make it fair, make it right. If you can't see the other's plight, there will be no end in sight. Faithness in philosophy appearing quite aberrant. To the beast of land and sea, nature doesn't share your sentiment of imposing punishment. From righteous indignation, rather it is the fastest route to achieve damnation. Just beautiful. Just release all pattern of thinking critical about others. When you observe if that arises in you, let it go and embrace the divine child in you who is fair and who chooses love. I hope these cards are useful for you and they resonate with you. Thank you for watching. If you choose number 9 or the completion, and from there you could choose between Pluto and Earth. These are the cards for Pluto. We talk here about death and rebirth after the completion of a cycle. And I somehow see even the colors of the cards are close to each other, a lot of dark and gold. And you also have the card of Magician, because if it's about an end and a new beginning, after the end, after the rebirth, you have all the tools you need as a magician. You can feel safe. This is the crown chakra, so it's like you reach that point and now you feel the safety. Look how what a beautiful card here with this. Now I see there is a bear with a little bird on his arm, so really feeling safe. A universe when everybody feels safe. Then you have this beautiful crystal water, which is an image of the soul. You have the wisdom in your soul. You have generosity. Even this is like the same colors with dark and light. We can see the light better if it's in the dark. You have to practice self-love, maybe to reach this moment. And then you have here energetic management. You have multidimensional cleaning. All this is necessary for you maybe to feel safe. I'm going to look at some of these cards that they are meaning. I will start with the card of feeling safe. It is safe for you to speak up and say what it is that you have been holding back. When you speak from the heart, your words and action are empowering and insightful. It is safe to communicate your thoughts and desires. When you come from a place of love and truth, the divine walks beside you. Your relationship will flower if you begin to speak your truth. You are loved and respected. Your fear around communication is creating barriers between you and the people around you. It is safe for you to speak your truth. And then look, I feel called to look at this beautiful card of generosity. The world will teach that you are here in order to get. It doesn't matter to get what, money, other bodies, approval, get things. You simply just must get. However, no amount of getting has actually got you what you really want, which is love. The truth of your existence, that you are in fact here to give love. What you would like to get and receive, give to others. Maybe even the feeling of feeling safe. And you are a magician, so definitely you can do it. You have the powers. The magus is magnetic, acquiring ability, obscuring objects, waving warp and weft, shifting into appearance what is already present, previously occulted, revealed now, to direction of immortal primal power that has existed before you ever thought to cast a spell and will remain long after. You have made a wish to become the one who knows, move magic through you as a wild wind blows. I saw a beautiful movie about the shaman. I think it was The Call of Wind. Trust in the magic in you. Beautiful. And practice self-love. Nurture your inner child. Self-love is a prerequisite for a heart-centered life. If you want the ultimate relationship, it starts with the relationship you have with yourself. Give love. Practice self-love impacts your thoughts, feeling, emotion, your choice and action, and your relationship. This card indicates that you should listen to your inner voice. When you nurture your inner child, it creates a safe haven, which helps you feel respected, heard, and loved, because your needs are being met. This enables you to master the art of true love, by overcoming difficulties that prevented you from experiencing loving relationship. Yes, and you have that wisdom in your soul, so just give it to the world. And I will look for this card as well. And before I read about the meaning, I want to show you the light language here, the codes that are somehow hidden under this drawing. We need to go back to the essence. You are supported now by your spiritual team to cleanse and clear your multidimensional energy field on a deep level. At this point of your spiritual path, you are encouraged to learn how you can do this for yourself. Practice self-love. Your higher self knows. Allow your heart to guide you. The only reason for any type of energetic intrusion is that you have, on some level, been vulnerable and unstable in your energetic fields. Kicking firm energetic boundaries require exceptional energetic awareness and a high level of consciousness. Therefore, you will every now and again bump into a bit of an energetic dissonance as your consciousness rises in frequency and you become more aware of what's going on multidimensional. By the way, just by holding a simple judgment, what we say, an opinion about a person or a type of behavior leads to energetic vulnerability. When you send out energy that it's not loving or compassionate, or when you give something that is not true love, you make yourself open to receive energy of the same low frequency. So just learn how to find the true path to energetic stability and integrity, and then feel safe there. Just that to be maybe your main focus, to feel safe in your energetic field. And I like to say that we brush our teeth, we take care of our physical body, we do a lot for our mental body. In the same way, we need to take care of our energetical body, because of course I didn't even mention the physical one. So this rebirth that it's happening here with the energy of number 9, with this completion, can bring you into your true power. And I see here the black obsidian and connection with Arcturus or Archangel Michael, that also be at any support, so that you can live as the magician that you are. I hope these cards are resonating with you, and thank you for watching. If your choice was number 9 of the Principles of Life, the completion, and you choose the Earth, these are your cards, and wow, all I can say is that you are the creator of your reality. You have here the card of the world, which means now you have the world, you understand the world. You have here the card of wisdom, but a wisdom that wants to assist the whole humanity. You are here like a magician playing with the colors, but colors are frequency. You have here divine creativity. You are receiving the cosmic intelligence, and look what this here, like the rainbows that are creating butterflies beauty, it looks in the same way, and like a spiral. You have a powerful earth connection, messages that you get in your sleep. You have healing harmonies, and you enjoy it, you feel pleasure. And look again, those spirals here. There is something with the spiral. I also feel it. You can even see it here in the wall. All it's coming together, and turning and turning, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you are there. You become your higher self, and in this way you are part of all. Wow, I just feel so much powerful energy for you. And I started the reading with the intention of using the energy of the new moon, but the codes of 888 of this portal are so powerful. And you have here a 1 and then you have a 10, which is really a powerful new beginning. And I even see, oh no, this card is also a number 1. So a powerful new beginning from that 0 point where you got the essence, and now you can be what you came here to be in this world, but with the good of all, inclusive the good of earth in your heart. I will read more about each and one of these cards, but I have the feeling that just by looking at them you already get it. This is time of magical manifestation and creation. You are a powerful creator and have the ability to shape your future and create a compelling and fulfilling life. The mantra for you is, I create the future of my dreams and know that the action I take support me and lead me closer to where it is I desire to be. You got it in your palm, and you also have this magic wand here. And for me, this is a sign that you are at a higher frequency, which can activate this wand, and then you can create a magic. And this other spiral, your higher soul holds the template of your unique blueprint. You are encoded with cosmic intelligence to discover who you really are and what you came here to do. All you need to do is stay connected to joy in order to attract the support you need from the universe. Wow, you are the masterpiece and the co-creator of your own reality. If you activate this inner divine intelligence and release resistance, it will reveal exactly what you came here to do, your essence. See, like the Nautilus, it's all converge in one point. And then, of course, with the love for the whole humanity that you have, you can serve the humanity, you can serve the planet. And these are the light codes that you have, I think, already activated. This is a time to go within to find what you are looking for. You are a part of nature and this is your home. If you feel disconnecting from yourself, the world, or your purpose, take time to reconnect with your sacred Mother Earth. The fifth element, the spirit, is everywhere. Can you feel it all merging, pulsing in a natural rhythm, supporting each other, and rejoices in the symphony of creation within you and around you? Maybe do an exercise. Stand with your feet in a natural body of water. Feel the earth underneath your feet, the wind against your skin, and the fire of the sun enlightening you and your surrounding. Sense spirit encompassing all. Repeat out loud: water, earth, wind, fire, spirit. You can also simply imagine this exercise. Feel how connected you are. You are home. You can do this just by closing your eyes, because you can manifest now. You have the divine intelligence. And then you can feel joy, you can feel love, you can feel pleasure. The waking mind neither seeks nor suppresses pleasurable states, but it involves rather in giving. Its only goal is to abide in the awareness of being the presence of love. The temporary experience along the way are secondary. Therefore, bring the quality of joy to every passing pleasure. Laugh, dance, play, and delight in the great mystery of creation. Wow. Pleasure, it's not the same as joy, but once you have the joy, once you have this inner wisdom, once you are capable to create, you will find joy and pleasure in the act of manifesting for the good of all. And I will read the poetry associated with the card of the world, the card of liberation. You chose completion. The burdens shoulders carry are seeking to be blessed. A heavy load grows light as feathers. When it's laid to rest, sympathy for agony never threatens liberty. It brings gains through humanity, encouraging universality. When all is also what it isn't, magic works to make things pleasant. You are only made of clay, rolling forward every day. Condensed and hardened, you may shrink, but you can lift more than you think. Pull it together, make the link, become the 0 point, and from there expand. I just hope you feel the amazing energy of these cards and that they resonate with you, and thank you for watching.